Welcome to Perspective Media's coverage of Music Festival 2025. This is the first press conference.
Hi guys, it's your girl iCandy all the way from Antigua, and I am in St. Kitts for the 2025 Music Festival. Listen, don't be late, don't miss your flight, make sure you are here, because let me tell you, it's a 3-day event, but let me tell you, see Friday, make sure you come on Friday because it's going to be spectacular. See you there.
Drink responsibly. Drink responsibly. I know there will be a lot of alcohol on the venue, especially in those VIPs. And I know what can happen after people get drunk and we are traveling home. I also want to encourage you to establish a designated driver. We want to ensure that you come to our venue safe and you reach to your final destination safe.
How is everybody doing? Good. Okay, any questions for me?
Okay, Shensea, a few months you dropped your label and you decided to go solo. If I'm not mistaken, I think you're your own manager as well. Could you tell us how that's been going for you and what advice would you give to upcoming artists, if they want to go along?
I would say that, you have to take some time to get to know yourself and the journey that you're trying to, go on for, whatever goal you're trying to pursue. Because at each stage in our lives, we have different goals that we want to achieve. And so you have to move with the people who share the same vision as you. And if something is not working out, don't be afraid to let it go, especially if you have given it chances upon chances, because life waits on no man, and you have to make time of the time that you have here on earth to fulfill your mission. So for me, it has been going great so far. I feel radiant. I have a lot of positive people that surround me now. And I feel like everyone on my team, we share the same goal. And so we're just coming up with strategies on how we're going to achieve, our goals. So just align yourself with people who, share the same vision as you. That's all I can say. That's the best advice I can give being an independent artist right now. But I don't plan to be independent for too long, I think it's pretty, we have a lot of energy, I would say, especially my soca. I don't think us as dancehall artists can really match up to, our soca artists, but it's always energetic. I feel like we always get support, especially for me. I like to engage with the crowd. I like to make them feel a part of the performance. I just don't like to just stand there and just, sing, but just to make everyone feel like they are a part of my performance, like whether they come on stage or not. Like I truly enjoy engaging with my fans when I'm on stage, and that's the best part to me of my performances. Like, when I can ask them questions and they respond, because everybody's so attentive to what I'm doing on the stage. So it's just about commanding the stage, and I think that, Caribbean people, we love a show, and so, as long as they're entertaining and we dominate the stage, like they will always pay attention,
You have a lot of versatility with blending dancehall with other genres. So what's the secret to venturing out of your comfort zone while keeping your Shenseea independent?
I would say that it's just my passion, because growing up in the islands and just being from Jamaica, we listen to a vast type of music. Like we have different genres that we blend. Even if we're going to the parties, the early segment in the parties, we're hearing like old school, 90s music. And then as we go along in the parties, we're hearing like strictly dancehall. Sometimes we have a little pop in there. So I think it's just being influenced by my environment. And I love that us Caribbean people, like we don't just put ourselves in a box where we only listen soca or we only listen dancehall, but we are big R&B fans as well, big Afro fans as well, big pop fans. And I think that's just been the secret for my blending. Like, I don't like to, as a creative, I don't like to sound the same all the time. And so just experimenting with different genres, it helps me to create new sounds that people can really be like, what's this? I've never heard anything like this before, but yet it still sounds familiar. So it's just a part of me being creative and being influenced by, different genres and my upbringing.
The owner of the band is right over there. His name is Mr. Colin Freeman Jr. The honeybees has been around since the 1960s, and we stay strong. We keep evolving. We keep bringing in the younger people, for the continuation, of course. Before this question starts, no, I want to say this. They put us on first tonight because, of course, the music festival has always struggled to get people to come through the gates early. So they say, you know what? Honeybees could do it. Honeybees, we're going to put honeybees sweet. They sting nice. So let me put the honeybees first and bring the people to the gates.
I've definitely touched the shores and played a few years well, but I've also vacationed here. I've also spent a lot of time, rejuvenating. So I think it's such a beautiful space, and we have a privilege as Caribbean people to call St. Kitts our brothers and sisters, and be able to visit and perform in every single island. So here is very special. We come to represent where we're from, but also represent the Caribbean on a global scale, because this festival, people look at it from all around the world. So it's really about a showcase of ourselves to the world. So, people come and celebrate. We're celebrating 20 years as Kesty Band this year, actually. So, yeah, 20 years. And St. Kitts has a lot to do with that. I've been here many times with that. So we're going to celebrate tonight, have a good time, and celebrate our Caribbean vibes, man. Goodness.
Yeah, man, good morning to everybody. Good morning to all the Kittitians, good morning to all the Dominicans, and everybody who will be gracing the festival this weekend. My name is Shelly. I'm the lead artist at Signal Band. We play Buoya music and we represent Dominica all the time. Buoya music is one of the most trending genres in the Caribbean right now, perhaps in the world. It's in Africa, and we honored first of all to be having Buoya represented on the St. Kitts Music Festival. And personally for Signal Band, we have toured maybe 80 to 85% of the Caribbean region, but as very young men. But I remember like last year we were like, we never been to St. Kitts, and we were starting to chat ways forward to come to St. Kitts for different collaborations, and it's crazy that our entry into St. Kitts is at the biggest festival on the island. So big up for that. Yeah, man. So looking forward to tonight and entertaining the masses, walk with your flags. We have many Dominicans living in St. Kitts, so we expect to see them come out in numbers as well, and bring that Buoya music to the Kittitians as well. Blessings.
As always, it's a pleasure to be here, with my brothers and sisters from St. Kitts. Like Shelly said, there's a lot of Dominicans in St. Kitts, so we're looking forward to tonight. Let's have a great time. It's my second time being here, so some of you may already be familiar with Trilogy and how we just get on and and perform and stuff like that. So I'm just looking forward to a very high energy and impactful performance tonight at the festival. And I just want to say, thank you to the festival for providing me with that opportunity to showcase what Trilogy and Dominic and Buoya music is all about. Yeah,
it's just an overwhelming feeling to just be here, amongst some great artists, I don't even think I sleep last night because it's just the feeling, the emotions and the, just happy to be here because, this is something that I really, wanted to do, all of my life, just to perform on the big stage, and it's finally here and I'm very happy, I'm thankful to be here and just want to thank God, want to thank God for this moment. Want to thank God for sure. So I just want each and everybody to come on out tonight and, come on out early because, you don't want to miss anything. You don't want to miss anything at all. So come on out early. It's going to be a beautiful night tonight. All right? Thank you.
Good morning again. Good afternoon. Good night. Wherever you are in the world, all media houses. I just want to say it's a pleasure being here. As Martin Luther King always say, I had a dream and my dream was to always be an entertainer, entertain people. I love the stage, I love the mic. Once it's party time, it's my time. So, like I always say, St. Kitts Music Festival is a island party. It's music around the world. I just want to big up the guys, the whole team. We're ready for tonight. We're so excited that we ain't even know where we be, but we're just ready to go on the stage. You know what I mean? So, as security forces say, be each other's peers, look out for each other. We want a nice, free and enjoyable music festival. come early, as all the artists say. You know. Hey, it's music festival. See you tonight. Yeah man, you don't know this, your boy Chubby from Collision Band, Teflon Dance, Road March, Champions. You don't know it's all about music festival, so you don't know. Come on out tonight, support the thing, cause it's not going to be normal, it's going to be epic. As perspective media does say, it's your perspective, not mine, it's yours.
Come on out to the music festival. Make sure that you come out with your friends and family and enjoy 3 nights of laughter and excitement.
Oi, and I said nobody now believe it. Well, if them here say I beat it, me and the pastor, me not go preach it to how we all it down. Yeah man, it's Dejour, and I mean giving you a different perspective on Perspectives Media. Easy.
Perspectives Media.